Hello everyone, welcome back my channel.
Caitlin praises Fever front office for adding vets in offseason. I think it's exactly what we needed. The Fever signed Awana Bonner, Natasha Howard, and Sydney Colson in free agency. Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark told reporters in Indianapolis on Monday that she is really excited about the additions the team has made this offseason. Along with re-signing Kelsey Mitchell, the Fever have signed Awana Bonner, Natasha Howard, and Sydney Colson, and traded for Sophie Cunningham. "I got to work out with DB," Clark said after Bonner's introductory press conference. "As some off-season leagues and overseas stuff kinda wraps up, a lot of them will start getting back, and I think it will be a lot of fun to get in the gym and be with my teammates and just starting putting the pieces together and see what works or what doesn't. But I think we're going to have a lot of different options to do a lot of different things. I think that's what's super exciting." The Fever's young core, led by Clark, Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston, brought the team to its first playoff appearance since 2016 last season, but they were swept in the first round by Bonner and the Connecticut Sun rather than resting on their laurels. The Fever's new front office, led by President of Basketball Operations Kelly Krauskopf and General Manager Amber Cox, put the rebuild into overdrive. They started the process by stealing another key figure from the Sun, Stephanie White, whom they hired as their new coach after firing Christy Sides. Then, they set about improving the roster and the locker room. Getting better, particularly on the defensive end, wasn't the only goal. Becoming more experienced was paramount. Last season's team only had 19 combined postseason appearances. That's what everybody talked about when we were in the playoffs last year. "We really didn't have much experience at all playing in playoff games," Clark said. "So, adding players that have been in this league, they know what it takes to win, they know what it takes to get to the finals, they know what it takes to win championships. I think it's exactly what we needed in our locker room." Clark: "The next few years are going to be amazing." Bonner is a two-time champion who has been in the league since 2009, and her 87 career playoff games are the most among active players. Howard, for her part, brings 3 titles and 53 games of playoff experience, which is tied for 4th among active players. While Colson can't match those two for playoff appearances, she made her WNBA debut back in 2011 and won 2 titles with the Las Vegas Aces in 2022 and 2023. Even Cunningham has been around since 2019 and been to the playoffs 5 times. "I think every person you ask in this league or past teammates that they've had, they only have good things to say about them," Clark said. "That's the reason all the top teams were going after these type of players, because they know the type of asset they are in the locker room." The Fever's efforts this offseason weren't limited to the team or even the front office. In January, the organization announced a $78 million practice facility, which will be completed in time for the 2027 season. That type of financial commitment was a major reason why free agents like Bonner were willing to join the team. "Coming to a franchise that's growing women's sports. I'm just blessed," Bonner said. "I'm just honored to be here now, and hopefully I can put out the product that everyone deserves here." Clark echoed those comments, calling the Fever the franchise of all women's sports, no matter what sport it is. The 2024 Rookie of the Year is confident those investments will pay dividends. "They see the type of crowds we get, the excitement we're generating not only in Indiana but all across the country," Clark said. "I think the next few years are going to be amazing for this franchise and will continue to be for, hopefully, 10+ years. Hopefully, we win a few championships."